Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, Adam G. Guys, look who I am with right now. I can't believe I'm standing next to this very important personality in the pageant world. I can't believe he's here in our country to jumpstart things for his pageant brand. So please say hello to Andre Sleigh of Mr. and Miss Supranational organization. Hi, Andre.
Mabuhay! Hello, everyone. What an honor for me to stand next to you. Adam has been such a great friend to me, and he's always so supportive and positive, which I really appreciate because that's what pageants are all about. Celebrating unity, celebrating positivity, and giving people something to smile about. So I'm very happy to see you, Adam, finally.
Finally, what, after 1 or 2 years of talking on WhatsApp, I'm so happy to finally see you in person.
Likewise, it's really an honor, and it's an honor to be back in the Philippines for my fourth time already.
Oh, you've been here before.
My first two times were actually for vacation, Boracay, which stole my heart. And this is my first time back in Manila after the pandemic. We actually came to see how things are here after the pandemic, and I must say I'm so impressed. The city is just getting better and better. 15 years ago, when I came here the first time, to now, everything is just
Yes.
more wonderful. So it is more fun in the Philippines.
Yeah, everything is commercial, more commercial now here in our country, especially in the metropolis. So, imagine my shock when I saw ALV's post yesterday that you and Sir Gerhard are here in town.
Yes, we are here just for a short time, and I'm sure people are surprised that I'm back. I had to take a little 4-month break for health reasons. Sometimes you have to focus on your health, but I also love pageants so much that I had to take a step back to heal my skin, everything, and I'm back and I'm ready.
So I assume you're completely rejuvenated right now, ready and raring to go back to action.
Yes, I'm ready. I've changed my role. I'm the international operations manager now because many people had misconceptions about my role as creative director. But what people need to know still is that I'm not the boss. The boss is the president. I'm just the one that is lucky enough to be basking in the sunlight of what the boss has created.
And doing the hard work at the same time. So, so now that
Can I interrupt you, Adam? Last year during this past year, sorry, during Miss Supranational, we said when it's hard work, it is not hard work. When it's hard work, it's not hard work because when you love what you do, it's just amazing. And of course, I love working with all the young people that come our way. They inspire me. I met Allison yesterday, John.
yeah.
I'm good friends with Angelia Ong now, Miss Earth 2015. Just so many young people that come my way that inspire me. Their aspirations give me hope for the future, and also the way they inspire others fills my heart with a lot of inspiration to keep going even when we are tired.
So speaking of aspirations, now that you are here in Manila, what are your aspirations for the upcoming national pageant of Miss Supranational Philippines year, especially that it's all over the news that the pageant will be having its standalone pageant or will be having its own pageant next year?
Well, I'm waiting for you to enter Mr. Supranational Philippines.
Am I still qualified? I'm already way beyond the age limit.
Oh, you don't look it. But anyways, I'm very optimistic about the future here in the Philippines. I mean, Filipino fans are incredible. People here are so nice. I even met friends on the plane. It's so easy to make friends here. People are so kind, so nice everywhere you go. So I'm very optimistic, and I would like to actually bring our winners here to come and do projects, and I want to go to the provinces with them. I want to bring the the crown. The crown is here, but I want to bring our winners. I want to bring them here, and I also think it's time for the Philippines to do well again. It's been a while.
I know, right? The last time we never placed in top five after Mutiada Toll, and that's been like more than 9 years already.
Well, Mutia set the bar very high. We like people who are very kind, very humble, very gentle, very warm. So the Philippines sends amazing representatives all the time. Um, I believe your time is coming, really.
Really, can you feel it? What do you think is the? Can I play coy with you? What do you think is the missing ingredient why we haven't landed in top five for the past few years?
I think in the last few years, people still have I don't want to call it a misconception, but they still think it's a modeling pageant. It's so much more than that now. Um, Many people criticize us for advocacy, but we have our own initiative now called From the Ground Up,
Yes.
which is it is our social responsibility to give back in life. It doesn't matter who you are, and it's not about money. It's about time. Time is the most expensive thing that we don't own. We can never buy our time back, but we can give our time, and that's very valuable. It has four components. Start with something you love, like I love teaching. So use your brain to think, how can I help my community? And then speak to people about it, talk about it, which is advocacy, advocacy, and then the most important, do something. It's about doing something that matters, and it doesn't have to be this large scale thing because not all of us has a lot of money, but all of us has a lot of time. And if you help one, two, three, four, five people in your community, you are already contributing to this world.
All right. So is it safe to assume that the Filipinas who will be interested to join the pageant next year have to offer something more than to the table other than her sheer physical beauty?
So I think with the whole rebranding of aspirational, inspirational, we're adding just another layer. Miss Supranational is a teenager now. She's growing up. Before she was a young brand, and now she's growing up a little bit, and you add layers of depth. And I think that's what many people don't really understand because there's so much content out there, so many things to follow. So I think that is what I would like people to know, that we are growing up, we're evolving, and of course we don't want to take the fun out of it. We still want to have a fun pageant, we still want to have a nice production, a fantastic stage, and we want to keep all of those elements, but we also want to go a little bit deeper. So for Miss and Mr.,
I love your stage last edition. I love the long runway.
those runways were incredible. I think it was the biggest LED display ever in Poland. And those slopes, I was terrified of them. But the girls and the guys, they handled them like pros. So I'm very excited about next year. We already have our date set, middle of July. And I know that I can count on your support. And I hope that the Philippines send a Mr. and Miss that's going to come for the titles.
For sure. So, speaking of that, what do you think are the qualities, apart from the ground up project that you mentioned earlier, what do you think are the qualities that this Mr. Supra Philippines guy and Miss Supra Philippines will have to possess in order to really, place high or even win our second Miss in Supranational title?
People need to understand that it's not just one night. It's 3 weeks. Everyone's watching. Chaperones are watching. People at the hotels are watching. People behind the scenes are watching. They all give notes. I think people need to understand that it's not a race. It's a marathon. So it takes 3 weeks. The final night is just the show. And the final night is very important. That's when the deal is sealed, where you have to compete to win. But from day one, even from before, the things you do, the things how you project yourself, I think it's very important to establish yourself And it is a job. It
First and
doesn't matter if you don't travel all the time, but it's up to you. You know, those days where just being a pageant winner is going to make you, not everyone is going to be at the level of Pia. That's the highest Instagram earner, but everyone can elevate themselves. You know, everyone can lift themselves up so highly if they work hard. It's not, you shouldn't be waiting for gifts to fall from the sky. You have to put in the work, just like we all have to put in the work. I mean, you have to work so hard for your channel. It's non-stop. People think, oh, it's just content. But the planning, the effort, everything, the constant thinking, it's the same with this. It is a job, and you have to be ready for the job, and you have to be prepared. It's not always glamorous. You know, long hours of travel. You don't just hop over to the Philippines. And sometimes you have to sacrifice time with your friends, your family. And in the 3 weeks, you can really see who's ready for the job and who's not. But I have to say, the Philippines always sends amazing contestants.
We do. So it's all about attitude and personality, in short.
It is, but I think people also have extremely high expectations for the Philippines.
Yes.
The sash comes with a very heavy burden, but I think also people need to understand that every sash comes with a heavy burden, whether you are from a strong pageant country where there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders, or where you come from a country where you have to really struggle to raise funds just to get to the international stage. And I hope that people will really support everyone, their own country, but also everyone, because it's everyone's dream.
Wow. Now, girls, now you know what the organization,
And guys,
girls and guys, now you know what they're looking for in a winner. So, as my last question, with a pageant happening, with a national pageant happening next year, how can you entice pageant fans to lend their moral, to give their 100% support for the upcoming pageant?
well, I would hope that they start looking at us more with a different eye, that they would see that we've evolved from the days when Mutia won. Almost next year, it will be a decade ago, that it's completely different these days, and that they will follow us from the build up, and that they would get to know the contestants, because you will see then how amazing they are. And we're always open to listen to you, to hear your feedback, if it's positive and nice and kind and constructive. And I get so many messages from people here in the Philippines, and I really want to say salamat po. I hope that's right. I hope it's for many people, but thank you so much for your support, and thank you for always sending me messages and saying nice things. And even if you send me a message, can you do this better? It's also okay. So I just appreciate all of you, and yeah, it makes the job worthwhile.
You know, based on everything that you have been saying right now, I can really feel that we might just have our second crown very, very soon.
Let's hope so. Then I get to come here more often.
Yeah, win-win situation for you, right?
I'll be at Jollibee's all the time.
Oh my God, everyone loves Jollibee, and
I had my first Jollibee experience yesterday, and I loved it because I always heard about it, but I loved it even more because sometimes the hype is so big, but it lives up to the hype. I still need to try the whole menu.
what did you try out last night?
Is it called Jolly Chicken?
Oh, Chicken Joy.
Oh, sorry. I'm wrong. Chicken Joy, the sweet spaghetti, which I love. It's better than not real spaghetti, other spaghetti. Ice cream, of course. I didn't try the mango pie yet. Next time. And of course, rice. The person that was with me said rice is life.
Yes,
And
especially if you're in Asia.
I love to eat, so
So from now on, I assume you like your spaghetti sauces sweet.
I think I'm going to cook a special sweet sauce for myself at home.
That's the Filipino style. So thank God I finally got to meet you, sir. Thank you so so much for allowing me to interview you despite a short notice. And in your short trip here in Manila. God bless you, sir. I can't wait to see you next
God
year.
bless you. And thank you so much for all your support and for keeping the pageant community positive, because that's what we need. We don't need divisiveness. We need to be together as a whole group, not to be separate, not to be fighting. We need to really to keep this industry that we love. We need to be really together.
And I'm happy to do that on my platform. I'm here to really celebrate everyone's kindness apart from beauty. So thank you so much, sir. Safe travels back to Poland.
Thank you. Salamat po.
And advance Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Angelia told me Christmas is on a different level in the Philippines.
We start on September.
It's incredible. If I didn't know it was Christmas before, now I know it's Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year. Happy 2023. I hope more crowns for the Philippines.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope you had fun listening to my interview with Mr. Andre Sleigh here. God bless you guys, and until my next video, bye.